like Attila the Hun. I came here to conquer. Lanes bring the beef, I tell them no donker. They wanna play games, I shock them like Blanca. They still rudimentary, I'm tough like Tonka. And let me get this off my chest. I'm hearing going nowhere, so haters take a rest. Ain't nothing handed, just working hard, sweating. You can take that to the bank. I know I did bet.
Welcome to episode 15 of Eye of the Storm. I, of course, am your host, Tempestt. Please be sure to hit the like button, and if you're new and like the content, be sure to leave a sub. Hit the notification bell to know when the next video goes up. It really does help the channel out. Also, if you haven't seen the previous episodes, feel free to give that a look as well. I have started a playlist for ease of access, and I also do other things such as montages, my own music, and the like. With that out of the way, let's get started. Well, actually, before we do start today, I want to say that I appreciate all the support and love that I've gotten so far. We're 15 episodes in, and I'm truly grateful. More content's definitely in the works as we speak, and this includes the podcast I had mentioned before. I'm going to be working with Mind Over Mix-Up for this one, so please give that channel some love as well. Actually, my latest project was with them. It's the theme that I wrote at the request of Mikado, who I know I've mentioned before, and I do plan on, trying to make the most of everything so far that I've got. I also have made a decision to reveal music on my SoundCloud as well. You may have noticed at the end of my last video, I put a clip of a song. Well, that was an original song I did. I also released my own spin on Worldwide Cypher, which I kind of essentially just made into a song. So I'll get around to making videos for them once I capture some footage, but they are up on my SoundCloud. I'm always looking to improve on the progress made, and speaking of looking for ways to improve, let's get into our subject. A thing that a lot of people try to do is improve. This is true for people who are both in the casual and competitive line of player. Even if you're having fun, most people still like to win, or at least find a way to optimize their play so they don't come in last. The issue is, what do you look to do in order to improve? Well, first off, what are you trying to improve, and what is your goal to improve? Are you aiming to be the best? Are you trying to beat a certain person? Do you just want to improve your overall experience? Maybe win a local, regional, or major? Everyone has a goal. You just have to have one in mind. Once you have a goal to focus on, you can start looking into ways to improve to suit your needs. However, you don't want to just have an ultimate goal. I honestly feel that it's a mistake that so many people make. Making goals towards your goal is going to help you. It's actually proof of your progress, and it keeps you motivated. Let me explain. Suppose your goal is to win a tournament, maybe just a local tournament, right? However, you can't seem to beat anyone just yet in your scene, at least not in tournament. How close are you? If you play, if you play Smash, are you getting like 4-stocked, 3-stocked every game? For any tournament, like, do you go 0-2 and maybe just in 4 straight games or 2 straight games, depending on the type of game you're playing? Well, you're gonna get into a terrible rut if you only focus on that ultimate goal of winning that tournament. Start with smaller goals as you kind of work towards improving. First off, again, using Smash as an example, start easing up on the stock count per match, or if it's a traditional fighting game, the round count, or your KD, or whatever you need to work on, right? Then perhaps work on your record. So you're taking games off, maybe you start doing that, and then maybe going 1-2, 2-2, just kind of slowly creeping forth, trying to be more consistent, right? Keeping consistency in goals towards your ultimate goal of winning that local. Then set a new goal. This is how you improve. It's a small example, but the point is that if you don't have some sort of visual or vocal focus, you're gonna lose your focus, period. The other thing is, if you want to keep on improving, you may need to adjust some of your goals and other things too, because not everyone can improve on their own. You may want to look into some things to help you, perhaps playing sets with people at tournaments, or, well, considering the health situation everybody's in, online if you need to. Just things that we all need to work with. Picking the brains of people are better, or even better at analyzing, you want to do that too. Don't be too prideful in that situation. There's a section of the Smash documentary, because I feel that it's a really good, especially for Smashers, but it talks about a player named Korean DJ. His approach was done by setting goals. What was interesting about him is that while he was improving on his own, he was very analytical of his play, and by putting his own money on the line, constantly money matching high and top level players, he improved little by little until he was on the top. Again, not everybody's capable of self-analysis, but the fact is, he followed the map that I laid out before. In most people's cases, you want to use others, be it your opponent or your friend, sparring partners, coaches, mentors. In order to make your progress truly noticeable by you and those around you, you want to do that. The important aspect is to make this whole thing successful by, say it with me if you remember, being honest. If you're honest, you'll be able to improve the best way you can. In the end, in order to make the improvements you want, ideally, you'll want to have some sort of community, even if it's just one or two people to help you see issues in your play. If not, then be honest, ask questions, record your gameplay, set goals, and, goals towards those goals. Be sure to adjust these goals as your needs or changes wants, but also be sure to be realistic and reasonable when setting smaller goals. Sure, if you have a lofty goal, that's fine, but those in-between goals are the ones you want to look at with reason. Baby steps to a large stride. It's a creed you should live by, in my humble opinion. While there's more in-depth facts to this whole aspect, this is the basic format you want to try when you're looking to improve. And that kind of goes for just about anything, not just fighting and Smash and stuff like that. Well, that's it for this episode. What are your thoughts? You agree, disagree? Feel free to share them down there in the comment section. I'm always interested in what you have to say, and as always, I take suggestions and footage for future episodes. Be sure to check out my recent videos, my What's Poppin' video, as well as previous videos, and the debut of the Mind Over Mix-Up theme on their channel. If you like the content, be sure to sub, share with a friend, be on the lookout for other stuff, and again, my SoundCloud is working again. You can also catch me on other forms of media that you know me on as well. I'm here. Be sure to take care of each other, be safe, press buttons, and catch you on the flip side.
You want says, best believe that you'll catch one. Represent my gang, hands shaking like I'm Gladiator. Beat the beat ferociously, I'm vicious like the Manhattan. Bobby flavor rapper, then just rolling like a Don Fin. I'm flame body, everything I do is guaranteed high. Y'all gon' keep this record spinning heavy like a poker stop. I grasp not this. And when they start thinking that that's all I got, just see I got James on my team. Team Rocket blast off, look into my eyes and tell me what you see. Either way, it's a rebellion that's hidden in the deep. Got them all types of shook, and I'm putting them to sleep. I'm a conqueror that's fired up and got the will of